Okay, we're hopeful that this is going to work very well, but we'll try it anyway. So we're going to try and do a beyond ATC flight to Frankfurt in the A320 using beyond ATC. Right. Nothing tuned. Okay, nothing's on. That's probably why. Or it hasn't worked. One of the two. Battery's on. Turn it around. We'll just wait for that to all wire up. I don't know why. Haven't got any. So we tune. I don't know why. For some reason, beyond ATC is not working yet. The radios are on, so. Bit bigger. We've got auto tune radio. Okay. There's the first problem of the day. I'm too ready. Maybe it's. The radio's on. Oop. What on there? Okay. Not gonna be easy on me, is it today?
Beyond ATC connected.
working, does it?
Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 24 degrees, 2.07 degrees. QNH1017. Landing and departing runway tree. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 24 degrees, 2.07 degrees. QNH1017. Landing and departing runway tree. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 24 degrees, 2.07 degrees. QNH1017. Landing and departing runway tree. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 24 degrees, 2.07 degrees. QNH1017. Landing and departing runway tree. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 24 degrees, 2.07 degrees. QNH1017. Landing and departing runway tree. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 24 degrees, 2.07 degrees. QNH1017. Landing and departing runway tree. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Birmingham Airport Information Yankee, 1350 Zulu. Surface wind variable, 5 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay.
East Flight 1046, request data for clearance to Schiphol.
East Flight 1046, Birmingham delivery, information Yankee current. Cleared to Schiphol via the UNGAP 1 Mike departure, runway tree. Climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 5034.
Cleared to Schiphol via the UNGAP 1 Mike departure, runway tree. Climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 5034, East Flight 1046.
East Flight 1046, readback correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll contact ground 121.805 when ready for pushback or engine start, East Flight 1046, thanks.
Okay, so that wasn't me. That was another aeroplane. Okay, I think we've got this working now. We've got information Yankee on board. So, AP who's available. Not enjoying doing all of this, the computer, I don't think.
flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
Okay. Isn't playing ball, is it? I don't think this is going to work. Can't even interact with anything. That would be right. Okay. That's annoying, but it's good to know. They're doing control and profile set, so. Yeah, no. Yeah, I knew it. Damn it. Yes. There we go. That's better. Oh my god, we got there in the end. For some reason my controller presets aren't working for some strange reason. But it's fine. Good help. We're gonna have to try and sort that one out as well. For some reason. do this the most awkward way ever. Yes, there is wait request now. Order for this part. EGBB-EDDF. Enter that. Loading.
Birmingham delivery, Channel 8 Whiskey Juliet, Boeing 737-800, ramp 3, request IFR clearance to Lanzarote, information Yankee.
Channel 8 Whiskey Juliet, Birmingham delivery, cleared to Lanzarote Airport via the Broomy 1 Mike departure, runway tree, climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 1300.
Cleared to Lanzarote Airport via the Broomy 1 Mike departure, runway 33, climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 1300, Channel 8 Whiskey Juliet.
Channel 8 Whiskey Juliet, readback correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.805 when ready, Channel 8 Whiskey Juliet. Birmingham delivery, Tomjet 6 Papa Juliet, Boeing 737-800, with information Yankee, ramp 81 request IFR clearance to Larnaca.
Tomjet 6 Papa Juliet, Birmingham delivery, cleared to Larnaca via UNGAP 1 Mike departure, runway tree, climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 1665.
Cleared to Larnaca via UNGAP 1 Mike departure, runway 33, climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 1665, Tomjet 6 Papa Juliet.
Tomjet 6 Papa Juliet,
Boarding completed.
readback correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.805 when ready for pushback or engine start, Tomjet 6 Papa Juliet.
All aircraft be advised information Zulu now current, QNH1017.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
We want that to switch so we can get ground weight. Ground weight there, 66396. Okay, right. We're getting somewhere. I think we're parting on runway 15, so we'll keep it at that for now. Want to fill that in for the entire. Here we go. Yeah. Oh my life, what are we doing here? Right. So we need to go back to payload. Get the ground weight again. Ground weight 66396. 63996. Enter that. That'll give us our takeoff speed, so we'll calculate that. That doesn't look right to me. 132, 132, 139. Got a feeling the airplane's going to not be happy with that, but we'll see. On board, so we've got 0483. Okay. Raise that for some reason. Birmingham clearance, Ariana 292 with information Yankee on board, requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Airbus 292, Birmingham delivery, information Zulu current, cleared to Frankfurt Main via Cowley 2 Yankee departure, runway 15, climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 1042. Airbus 292, Birmingham delivery, information Zulu current, cleared to Frankfurt Main via Cowley 2 Yankee departure, runway 15, climb via SIT to 6,000 feet, squawk 1042.
Airbus 292 cleared to Frankfurt Main, information Zulu on board, cleared via Cowley 2Y, departing runway 15, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 1042.
Airbus 292, readback correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for push or start.
1, 2.
Airbus 292, Birmingham delivery.
Contact ground on 121.805 when ready for pushback and start. Work from there. 1, 5, Cowley 2, 1. Like that. If my custom camera was working, this would be a lot easier. Okay, we'll sort that out. So 6,000 feet was our initial altitude, wasn't it? So we'll set that into the FMC now. We've got our one page and finish off our flight plan. So flight plan was arrivals on let's open on the left here. And we want the one that I've never flew before, so this is going to be fun. I am here. IMCO1D. Let's use it too soon. Get my phone and we'll double check that. Or can I check it on there? Can I check it on? What's that?
Easy 784 uniform at gate 55, request pushback and engine start.
Easy 784 uniform, Birmingham ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, Easy 784 uniform.
We want IMCO1D. Okay, IMCO1D. There we go. Flight one. I'm gonna have to check why my custom cameras aren't working. That's really getting on my nerves. Bending over like that. Controls. Okay. PCA side stick. Search input. Custom camera 1 save. Okay. Search input. Where's the custom camera load gone? I know why. I actually did delete it, didn't I? Yeah. It's gonna be a bit, oh my god, what am I doing over here? That's not good.
Easy 784 uniform, taxi for departure.
Easy 784 uniform, taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 15, via Victor, Delta, Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 15 via Victor, Delta, Alpha, Easy 784 uniform.
Recenter ourselves. Yeah, almost every time you think that the game's playing up, it's probably something you're doing. So I'm lean over here now. Custom camera save. There we go, that's better. Right, flight plan page. Go for our flight plan. Any discontinuities? First got one there. We do go to manual there. So that might not actually be a flight plan discontinuity. But we'll try and clear it just in case it is. Okay, and clear. Not allowed. Yep. Okay, so that's a manual. That's going to want us to fly manual here on vectors. So that's absolutely fine. Go back to the flight plan page. Perfect. Init pages are all done. Performance page we need to do still. So if I just look back at the 132, 132 and 139, flaps 1, and we're not using flex temp because we're using Togo. 132. See if the Airbus whinges at us now for the speeds being wrong. 132. And what was the last one? 139. 39. Stick that in there. Black one. Nice, I'm not using flex temp, so that's fine. Okay. We've got a Q&H set. We've got everything we need. Programmed it in. Lights are all ready. We need to oxygen for the cabin crew. Call forward to the cabin. Say that we are going to be going soon. All the doors are closed because we didn't actually let anyone in. That's absolutely fine. And engines page, where is that? Okay. So we're going to request our pushback now. When they stop speaking on the radio.
Tower 118.305. Have a good afternoon.
We will
Over
just
to
quickly
Tower
pull
118.305, easy 784 uniform, good day.
back up beyond ATC. Get our services ready again because we're going to be doing pushback soon. Okay. Birmingham ground, Airbus 292, requesting pushback and start.
Airbus 292, Birmingham ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Airbus 292, pushback approved, face southwest. Parking brake lift. Okay. For some reason my controller didn't do that again, but that's fine. Okay, so we want to do
Chanix 1204. Taxi to ramp 25 via Tango, Victor, Charlie, Delta, Yankee.
Taxi to ramp 25 via Tango, Victor, Charlie, Delta, Yankee, Chanix 1204.
Why is it doing that? Oh my god, why are they making a meal out of this? Just take me back. We're fighting with this guy.
Chanix 1204. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Chanix 1204.
He needs to go away now, he's doing amazing. Okay, so we've got our parking brakes set again. We're gonna put on our first engine. Put on flaps. We're gonna arm our speed brakes. We're looking for more. So that first engine's starting up. our engines are rearing up there. The 58, 59, 60, it's gone cleared, so that engine's going to fire up now. And we should be able to. Something's not right with my controls. I really can't do anything I want. Can't look outside, I can't do anything. External quick view, right. External quick view left. So why isn't it working? I'd like to know that. That is weird. Oh, hold on. Did I mess with these? We didn't want that. Okay, let's just get the second engine started. I have no idea why I can't get my external views to work. Strange. They're on there. They're saying they're on the control of their bounds, but it's just not. Let's get a second engine fired up, then we can get on the move. Everything's good. No spoilers are armed.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
The engine's fully running. We'll get the APU turned off. Okay, I think we're good to go. Hopefully the engines don't die on us. We've still got engines, so that's good. Yeah, what's this? Ah, okay, that's cool. You can actually. Oh, okay, so you can do it. Just a little bit awkward. But this is a genuine, okay, so how do I get back? Cockpit. Okay. This is actually a genuine flight class that we're going to be doing today as well. Beyond ATC. Thank you. Airbus 292 requesting taxi to runway.
Airbus 292, taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 15, via Victor, Delta, Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha via runway 15, Victor, Delta, Alpha, Airbus 292. I said that completely wrong.
Negative, taxi via Victor, Delta, Alpha.
Taxi via Victor, Delta, Alpha, Airbus 292. There we go. Let me take the handbrake off now. Auto brake. Mats we need. Seat belts on. They are on. Are they not? Put some takeoff config and let's see if it screams at us for any reason.
Chanix 1204.
Oh my god.
Continue taxi, Chanix 1204.
Runway 15, we're going to swing a right here. I'll just get a bit more speed going. The traffic injector's working. There's a lot of Ryan airplanes here. Probably why the game's struggling so much with using the Beyond ATC traffic injector.
Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Chanix 1204.
I don't know where that Chanix
Chanix
1234 is.
1204. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Chanix 1204.
Can't really see them out there. I hope we're going the right way now. I have no idea. Pretty sure this is runway 15 up here, yeah? Yeah, we're going the right way. Delta, and then Victor. There's Delta. Was it Delta, Alpha, Victor? Delta 1. This Victor then? That's got to be Victor, hasn't it? Going up to runway 15. Well, it is today. Oh, I don't know. Might not be. Yeah, I don't know whether we've gone the right way here. Probably should have had a quick look on Beyond ATC. I will do that actually. I will just have a quick look. I don't know why the mouse does that whenever I use it. And Victor Delta Alpha Alpha, okay. Well, the good news is we are going the right way. We've got to go right to the top and then left. I don't know why I even checked, because I don't know what other way we could possibly go to runway 15 in Birmingham. There's literally one runway. One ends 15 and one ends 33. Be a bit cautious if the plane was not that close to the grass. If this was a real flight. The full flight videos, they really do take a long time to get set up, and this is the first one I've done, so not everything's going very well. I've had to put my graphic settings down a little bit just to be able to use OBS at the same time, so you guys can see this. And I think next time I actually might put the graphic settings down even one more, because I am seeing the black screen dragging beside me. Fly-by-wire aircraft's pretty cool, because you can actually hear people talking in the back while you're taxiing out. Oh, where did he just come from?
292. Contact Birmingham Tower 118.305. Good day.
Contact Birmingham Tower on 118.305. Good day. Airbus 292. What's he doing now?
For Whiskey November, Birmingham Tower, wind variable, 6 knots, runway 15 cleared to land.
Runway 15 cleared to land, Chenix 14 Whiskey November.
All aircraft be advised information Alpha now current, QNH 1017.
Got someone landing onto the runway, that's perfect, he just vanished, that's brilliant. Okay. Birmingham Tower, Airbus 292, holding short runway 15.
Airbus 292, Birmingham Tower, wind variable, 6 knots, runway 15, cleared for takeoff, traffic 7 mile final, keep it rolling.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 15, keep it rolling, A firm. So that means we're literally going to get straight onto the runway and just go for it, I think. If this thing can move. 7 miles there on final, so it's probably, that's pretty tight for Birmingham. I feel like we could wait for him to land at least and then take off, but this is what they want us to do, so this is what we're going to do. Just going to go straight on. We've got takeoff no glue anyway. We've done all of our takeoff checks. Oh god, come on, come on. We're going full toga. Here we go. Bit of right rudder on here. Coming up on V1. V1 rotate. In for about. Oh my god. 15 degrees on pitch. Going up to S speed now. We're going to raise
Airbus
the gear.
292, contact Birmingham radar 123.908.
That's right. We're in auto throttle. going to ask us to put the levers back to climb in a moment on the PFD in the top left there. Or it should. We need to follow the clock.
Airbus 292, contact Birmingham radar 123.908.
We really need to speak that guy. Contact Birmingham radar on 123.98, Airbus 292. Birmingham radar, Airbus 292 with you at 3,800, ascending to 6,000, flight level 60. Oh, that's so wrong. That was so wrong.
Airbus 292, Birmingham radar. Good afternoon. Identified. Climb flight level 110.
Climb flight level 110, Airbus 292. Okay, there we go. So we've got gear up, flaps are up, take off, successful. Okay, it's definitely going to get a little bit messy as we start coming into Frankfurt. If Beyond ATC doesn't do a good job of getting us down to our vectors. Okay, the game's calmed down a bit now, or it seems to have. That we've got out of Birmingham Airport, because that is a download airport. So it seems a little bit happier now we've escaped all of the Ryanair planes that it had to inject into the airport as well. Definitely running a little bit smoother. It's going to be a nightmare when we get to Frankfurt, especially if they've got loads of Lufthansa planes there. See if we can get the external view to work now. No. So we're over 5,000, so we're going to switch to standard. Standard QNH. Get a good overview of our flight plan. Something doesn't look right there. Oh my lord, what the hell was that? So we're gonna cycle through our flight plan to see what's going on there. And of course, oh no, I'm pressing the wrong button. That would be wrong. And that keeps messing with the trim, so that's not good. This is definitely the wrong control profile that I've got on my Thrustmaster. And so we want to go to the flight plan. What on earth? That big old line. I have no idea what that is, but that doesn't look right to me. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Two 3-0. Okay, so we'll start putting this in. Oh, it's a lot warmer in Germany. a lot warmer. Getting 80 mile overview. Has it worked out our couple percent? I don't know. We go to the 40 mile page. Jesus, this constraint goes on forever. And they cleared us up to flight level 110. So we should have really executed that with an open climb. But they did clear it. So. Oh, okay, so that big line, that's just on the vectors, that's where they're going to fly us out before they turn us in. So they could fly us out longer than DF44 if they really wanted to, and vector us that way.
Contact London Control 118.475. Bye-bye.
Contact London Control on 118.475 and Airbus 292. Thank you and bye-bye. London Control, Airbus 292 with you at flight level 9700.
Airbus 292, London Control. Good afternoon. Identified. Climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Airbus 292. We're using open climb because that there's a constraint at Cowley for 6,000 feet, but they want us higher than that, so 6,250 knots. So we're holding the 250 knots, but they've cleared us higher than the 6,000, so I'm pretty sure on departures that can happen. It's more, they want you at 6,000 feet or above, I believe. So we are cleared higher than 6,000, so we're okay in that sense. I'm going to try and get this plane a little bit more centered. There we go, that's better. I've no idea how bad the quality on the videos are at the moment. This is the first time I've tried to do a long haul flight and use beyond ATC at the same time. That's something I'll have to change on the video as well, because I don't think I did put that we was using beyond ATC today. And I've got no way in the headset of seeing whether anyone's even watching the video or the stream, so if you are, thank you. Yeah, it's just a shame I can't run it in Ultra with the OBS running, because that was really, it was really nice. I feel like with having the quick zooms in, you can see everything that's going on. Oh no. Yeah, so everything's just wrong on this controller. I'm going to actually have to look at it. having so much trouble with the TCA at the moment. Everything else seems to be working fine, but TCA just doesn't. Okay, so we've got our zoom back. We don't have our external views for some reason. Do I have my safe camera angles? Yeah, at least we've got that. That's okay. Because if we do want to get an external view, we can just do it this way, where we use the camera function. And we just switch to external. And there we go, we've got the Lufthansa plane flying on its way home to Germany. Can't look from behind for some reason. But that's fine. There we are in the cockpit there. Just drinking our coffee. And oh my god, we are nowhere near. We've got quite a ways to go. Should start flying through that there as we get a bit faster. As soon as we come past here, we should be able to go a lot faster.
Contact Birmingham Director 131.005.
As soon as we get past Cowley,
Contact
and we
Birmingham
start
Director 131.005. Ryanair 9165.
start on our way over then to Benson, and then Big. We've got our top of climb at Benson, just after Benson, so and we're going to be at, well, look at flight level 2300, which is actually our flight level for the whole flight. So if we put this back into R, we'll get rid of the weird. There we go. So we are at the top of the climb now, almost. It's going to be a while before we hear off ATC again, I'd have thought. We've got some other guys as well just below us on the radar flying. Yeah. Flight level 410, flight level 27 and flight level 3000. I believe, I don't know whether I'm right there, but I believe that's right. So he should be above us, and he should be just above us as well. I'd say in real life he'd probably be in sight. He's only 3,000 feet higher than us, and he's about 30 miles out, so at a certain point we probably would be able to see him. Maybe when he comes into our 10-mile radius, we might just see him out there to the right, or I don't know whether the sim-app will actually show us that, or actually render him in. He might be a little bit too far. He might not actually be physically rendered in. Yeah, no. Oh, he's going down. 13,000 feet now, approved.
Just reached a cruising altitude for the flight. As you begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please...
So this is going to get pretty boring now for the rest of the flight, so obviously if there's anyone watching the stream, they're going to have to deal with that, or go and do something else. Go make a cup of coffee or something, or continue watching and listen to me talk and be boring for the next half an hour. But yeah, on the if I make a video from this video, like a shorter video after the stream, I'll probably look at cutting a lot of the cruise out. So we'll skip from here and we'll start coming into when ATC are asking us to descend. So you won't be seeing the whole cruise flight. But if there's people there on the stream, then we will just monitor everything and talk a little bit of nonsense while we get there. have a look through some Airbusy features. So, I actually did want to do another video that I could probably sneak in while we're doing this video. So I wanted to go through pretty much what everything does inside of the Airbus. So we'll start with things like this FMC, that's your autopilot control unit. So here you've got your vertical speed knob, so that's for speed going up or speed going down, and obviously your descent profile. You've got your altitude knob here, which you can control manually if you pull it back, or it's managed mode that the Airbus controls when you push it forward, and then you can cycle it in thousands on the outside, and then on the inside you can select hundreds. We zoom in there, you can select hundreds or thousands, and then the knob selector is how you select what you want. Then we've got our heading, which is the same in most aircraft with heading selectors. You can put that into managed or manual. When it's in managed mode, you'll have this little dot next to it. When it's in managed mode, the little dot goes away. Same with the speed, and this is for the speed. Then you've got your autopilot button, your auto thrust. When you're in flight, for your auto thrust to work, it has to be in the climb gate. Flight directors here and here. LS is for your localizer and glide slope diamonds to show on your primary flight display. Approach mode is here, that's what we'll arm later on in the flight when we're coming into approach. Expedite, that's for aggressive pitches up or pitches down. Localizer, that's for if you're doing a RNAV approach, I believe, and you're using just the localizer and not the glide slope. Then here we've got waypoints, they'll show on your nav display. VORs will show on your nav display. NDBs will show on your nav display, that's an old radio way of tracking your flight. And airports, of course, will show on your nav display. And constraints, that's what I'd like to keep constraints on most of the time, so I can see you'll get like pink, magenta numbers here that will tell you flight levels and speed restrictions and things like that. Then you've got your primary flight display here. On the left you've got your speed tape, on the right you've got your altitude tape where that little blue box is. It's telling us we're at 23,000 feet. The little box below it with the yellow square, standard. So we're in standard barometric pressure, or QNH is set in standard mode. If we was in local QNH, then that would be the numbers that we input using this knob here. So we can cycle that from standard to local pressure, and then we select the pressure that we want. DS is a way of tracking VORs. Sorry, heading tracking. That's when you control the Airbus and tell it which direction you want it to go, and it corrects for wind and all sorts of things like that. What else we got? This is a way of switching your VORs and your ADF needles if you're doing a VOR flight, which isn't commonly done in the Airbus. Okay, you get throttles down here. Engines, don't mess with them when you're flying, 100%. Then you got your radio down here. We've got our transponder there where we put our score. Over there we've got max auto brake, medium auto brake, low auto brake. Max auto brake is what we put on for takeoff, and usually we'd use medium to low auto brakes for landing. Okay, this is the flight EFB where we put up all our airport information and things like that. And we really are not getting very far into this flight. So I probably am going to go and make a cup of tea in a minute. Range balls are on, seatbelts are all good, so we can take the seatbelt signs off, let after 10 passengers walk around a little bit. Everything's looking good. There's lots to leave on. Okay. Quite a while yet of this flight left. Yeah, it's such a shame I couldn't get Ultra to run with OBS running at the same time, because it looks so much better. So much better. And I probably should be in TAA mode when I'm streaming as well. That would probably help. But I'm in DLA mode at the moment. So we're just gonna we can pull up our AFB and have a look whereabouts we are. Yeah, this isn't very easy to use though. So still over the UK at the moment. We're going to hop over to the continent in a moment. And then once we're actually in Europe, it's not too long before we end up in Germany. What on earth is going on with that? When we're using it, like it's actually plugged in, and I think Frankfurt's around here somewhere. EDDK. I think Frankfurt would be one of the first to show up, wouldn't it? But there we go. There's Frankfurt there. So this is where we're going to end up, and we're currently still leaving the UK. What other things we can talk about this? Got your flap speeds here for when we're coming for approach. When we activate it in our approach phase, that's going to be all the flap settings that we use and the speed. So flaps 1 when we get to 230 knots, flaps 1 plus F when we get to 115, flaps 2 200 knots, flaps 3 185, and full flaps is going to be 177. Okay, so as we go to our, oh, we're already there, EDDF, we've got a 1015, winds 60 at 8 knots, and temperature is 31 degrees. So we go to our performance page, go to next phase, and then we get to our landing phase. 1 0 1 5, drop through an H. Our temperature was 31 degrees, a lot hotter than it is in England today, and the winds were 60 degrees, coming from 60 degrees and blowing at 8 knots. 60 8 knots. Altitude. Transition altitude I think was 6,000. It is today. It might have been 5,000. These are all things that I looked at earlier. That's not accurate actually, but pretty close.
Ryanair 8 Whiskey Lima. Descend via star to flight level 070.
Descend via start to flight level 070, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Lane Mike.
Okay, they didn't tell us whether we've got to tell them when we're ready to descend. Yeah, so there you go. You got call ready for descent when we're ready. But we're not ready for our descent yet. But then again, top of descent there. It's actually quite close to Frankfurt. And we've got some constraints to try and follow as well. So as we get closer to that, we'll ask them for our top of descent. Conan, and then cock. Cock. There it is. Okay. Oops, excuse me. That's going to be a good time for me to go and make a drink.
Airbus 292. Contact Paris Control 126.475. Airbus 292. Contact Paris Control 126.475. Airbus 292, London Control.
Yep. And our co-pilot keeping his eye on everything while we've been away. He's invisible though, so get an idea of where we are. So we're still quite a way off our top of descent. If we go to where our top of descent is, top of descent, just bounce. Well, it's actually an icon, so we click on icon. No. We go to icon again. Click here. In a while. Well, that's not right, is it? Maybe it's because we're in plan mode. We go to icon, click on that. Nope, that's still not right. I know why. IMCOM. Oh, I don't know why, but usually you'll get fixed info. Or do you have to top? I don't know why that's not showing up. Usually there's a fixed info page that shows up. Maybe I've done something wrong. You could do. I've forgot to do something. Make me wonder though. Yeah, I'm sure it normally shows up there. Yeah, then. There we go. Okay, so if we go back to flight plan, it's IMCOM. Where are you? Oh my god, am I blind? IMCOM. Where are you? There you go. Got a 20 mile radius around it. Radius 20 miles. And we go back to the flight plan page. Go to plan. As we scroll through, we see the 20 mile radius around that, so we know that we're approaching our top of descent. Lovely jubbly. We go back to flight plan, go back to ARC. We'll just carry on the cruise. Oops. Oh my god, we definitely missed that. Paris Control, Airbus 292 with you at flight level 230.
Airbus 292, Paris Control identified. Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot, cleared lift 1 kilo, arrival runway 06. Cleared lift 1 kilo, arrival runway 06, Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot. Airbus 292, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control on 125.0. Couldn't even see what he was saying there. Brussels Control, Airbus 292 with you at flight level 230.
Airbus 292, Brussels Control identified.
As we do get to the top of descent, it is going to start to get a lot busier, and I'm going to have to try and lock into what they're telling me to do and do everything at the same time. I don't know how people do it on VATSIM. That would scare the life out of me. You got real people judging you when you make any little mistake.
Brussels Control, Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot, flight level 329. Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot, Brussels Control identified.
Okay. Starting to see that blue ring now for our 20 mile radius around our top of descent.
Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot, report ready for descent. Ready for descent, Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot. Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot, the descent to flight level 150. Descent to flight level 150, Eurowing 7 Whiskey Foxtrot.
It would seem like we were above we're actually above Germany now. Right level. Okay. We'll cycle this down as we get closer, so we've got a better overview of everything that's going on. Right, level 240, so we're okay. We are going to have to get down to flight level 220, but let's see if ATC pick up on that, because they know the approach that we're flying, so they'll probably tell us all that as we come into our descent. So where things are going to start getting quite busy for me. Be interesting to see what the FPS does when we do land into Frankfurt, if we make it to Frankfurt, that is, anyway. It's entirely possible that we don't make it to Frankfurt. Yeah, so we got top of descent distance 66 miles. It wants to descend at 3,500 feet per minute. Managed speed set to 290, and our cruise cost index is set to 10. Oops. Didn't set our ignition back to norm. Took us a while to notice that. Okay. And we'll go down to 20 mile radius now. We'll still keep our co-pilot's nav display set to 40 miles. We're getting a bigger overview.
Airbus 292 cleared IMCOM 1 Delta arrival, runway 07 left.
Cleared to IMCOM 1 Delta, arrival runway 07 left, Airbus 292. Never flew this approach before as well, so it'd be interesting to see whether we pull it off or not. I'm going to have to stay locked into that ECAM screen, make sure we're not forgetting anything. Good job we noticed that we hadn't checked in with Paris. I mean, the co-pilot would have done that while I was in the toilet, but We got it. We got it. Okay. Another reason why you wouldn't want me flying your plane. Frankfurt. There we go. We're 20 miles out of our 20-mile radius now. When we get about 10 miles into that, we'll start asking for our clearance to descend. Top of descent's now 38 miles away. Means we're 18 miles up our radius. So beyond ATC can leave you a little bit high for your approach sometimes, which can really throw you out, but hopefully they don't today. I did do a flight the other day, and they didn't keep us high at all. Really, it was perfect almost. As soon as they told me to turn right to intercept the ILS, there he was. So there you go. They're waiting on us now to tell them that we're ready to descend. I don't know if they want me to respond to that call. I don't want to activate the descent earlier than we need it.
Airbus 292, report ready for descent.
Airbus 292 will report when ready for descent.
Airbus 292, descend to flight level 220.
So they want us to start already. Descend flight level 220, Airbus 292. So we'll just go ahead and do what they're telling us to do. See how it works.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend via star to 5,000 feet, QNH 1015, Airbus 292.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are
They want us to manage our own descent, so
please prepare the cabin for a ride.
we can go down to as low as flight level 170. Well, he wants us between flight level 240 and
Contact long and radar 127.6.
contact lung and radar on 127.6, Airbus 292. Lung and radar, Airbus 292 with you at flight level 220, descending to 5,000 on a published start. God knows what I'm on about there.
Airbus 292, long and radar, identified.
Okay. Let's see what they tell us to do. If they tell us to do anything. Yeah, we can get down as low as 17,000 by Alvin. 11, sorry. Oh, my game's not happy. It's starting to render, probably starting to render Frankfurt a little bit early. Yeah, I can see this been a bit messy as we come into Frankfurt. Oh, I didn't know that happened. So we got our airplane flying onto the star now as well. So we're going to stop descending now down to 17,000 in a moment. So we'll do that. We'll get that nice and early, I think. They said we can descend through the star, so that's okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that's even a bit aggressive still, because we need to be 17,000 watt Elvin. Oh no, we got there quick. Oh yeah. So we actually need to be going down now to about 1100. Let's see how that plays us. Ungogged. And doesn't look like we're going to be down. Oh man. Oh yeah, we'll be just there. Good evening. Throw some brakes out at the moment. Try and get down a bit more aggressive. Our VS speed's done, that's why. No speed restrictions just yet. God, that's awkward. 11,000 there. And I think to intercept the glide slope is 5,000 feet, so yep, so intercepting the glide slope at 5,000. Seatbelts on now. So they haven't told us whether we're going to... Oh, there we go. Contact London radar on